we come together now, everything will be alright. Still they tell me say, now we have selfishness, we are gonna live our rights, not the war. So let me pray. What not left now we have. Now we want try to let we go. So not left now we have. Now we want try to let we go.
All right. Fambule muna kabo. Una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon who side you get with from. Fambulem. This is not an excuse, no more for the sake of excuse. I'm sorry that we come a lot late. A fet panam, with technician fet panam, but unfortunately, we're not able to forget the other platform them for able to do the live broadcast. So we just the broadcast right now only na YouTube, because we realize say predominantly we live viewers them they connect from YouTube. So the systems in only one channel, we go able for broadcast for tonight. So we try for look into waiting at the reason, but instead of we cancel the show again tonight, and I don't cancel the show about 2 weeks ago. I decided to say no, well let we just do on the YouTube, and afterwards we go investigate a little bit later. So, mi fambulem, we don't come with another episode of VOS Politics and Economics. And for una first time this for join this program and for say boku thank you to una. Because without una, the VOS extended family members, and also una the new family members. Again, VOS, I use the word new because some people and they not enforcing this, but once you don't watch 2-10, 110, 210, you know, new again, you go be part of the VOS extended family members. A membership, I'll put on that way there. So you go be a member of the VOS family right away. So for them people away now the first 10 days for let them join this program. My name is Abdul Karim Kagbo, I'm based in Canada. And if you wonder waiting I'm a specialty, my day-to-day job, me an economist. But I still through interest are still able for find me around for analyze politics, because Salone I be do political studies we own term we call them government take from 6. So are grounded in governance system. So that make bulk of the things they work in they say I sort of gets the foundation from school, and plus me other they turn away and not get much for do for pleasure. I can like for listen and watch politics they play around the world, not to just Salone or Africa, around the world. So that's helped me also for understand boku systems of governance, and for like I will put all that together and come talk to una my brothers and sisters them that's Salone, because a nice fellow with the exchange ideas, as people like the bookman can say, one person to island, and the bookman and back say nobody, no single person no get monopoly on knowledge, saying you want green, you sabi everything. No, we know say not possible. And at that make way at the Kamnaya are very humble, because I know very well, say I know sabi all thing. So they learn from una, and hopefully una self they get something from me. So again, I have to say boku thank you to una all we don't join already, and my apologies to the people that we they watch now the other platform we be they expect for let we come on the other platforms them like Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and even we website. We're not able for broadcast directly in our website and even the VOS app because of that restriction we get. Say we go only for this night, but we go look into it. Within the Englishman and call concurrently, like this the same time for broadcast na boku platform them as we don't do that for like people we able reach people to their favorite platform we then can watch like for watch the VOS program, but unfortunately we go only broadcast this time around YouTube, and by God's grace we go try for upload the program where we done upload them na the other platform them na Facebook and the other platform them X we na format Twitter. We go try for do that. So from them again as we brothers them Favor and also brother George Walker, we then can always appeal say dear sharing is caring. Let we share and let we talk about waiting they go in our country. The headline where we get tonight from Bulem, I know say boku people go be triggered and say, oh my goodness, this guy don't come back. But me from Bulem, dear, again as I always they appeal to we all. Let we know they take this program or any social media program for that matter and take saying now criticize no more. We like for criticize the government and all that. We know say within the government you get boku people they praise the government, where they talk about it in the government they do, and to some extent they can even exaggerate. Where some people then go call on propaganda, or may go call on exaggeration, and some thinking they can flat out like the Salone people including we within the diaspora. So now them programs here we then call the fourth estate. Now them programs here, because again we don't talk about the branches of government. We get 3 branches of government. Just I remind we all. So we get the legislature, we in parliament, basically in a Salone. And we get the executive branch, where the president and the head that branch there, so meaning the president and in cabinet. And then you get the judiciary branch, where now the court system, where the leader of that branch there, now the chief justice, with all the judges them and the lawyers them all be part of the system there, because now them are caught na paper and then for able for champion justice in that country there. So the judiciary belong to the branch they were not the judiciary, and parliament, as a matter of fact, headed by the speaker of parliament, speaker of the house. So in addition to then 3 branches then of government, because of the role where the media they play, including social media, not just the traditional media, because we know say now, in fact, I will watch a survey we see Salone, you get now high percentage of Sierra Leoneans them way they watch social media. Like most of the news and the media things them way then they look for now online. So that traditional news, I don't the commoner style, but people are not even follow safe. I wonder, me particularly, I don't say I read newspaper for one, and TV pass if really, but most times I can just read the news and I get some side where I can go, like trusted links then where I can go and read the news. And if I want for no more, then get short video clips then we then can put alongside the news. I watch them and that's it. So then the very time efficient, because for say you sit down a whole hour for watch a whole news with commercial and all that thing and day. So but I cable say, okay, I go to my source and then just read the headline, and anyone way I want detail on, I can simply just go through the link and then watch the detail. So, or read the detail. So, not just me, Boku Salone people themselves, they do that. So, that make the social media a camp for stay. I remember former President Koroma, they say social media not in constituency, but any president or any politician or anybody so far, we go say social media and don't care about social media, but yet you're a public figure, then in a big mistake you make for yourself, because at the end of the day, social media, they help you for connect. In fact, like we saw, we not a traditional TV station where you go say like first time where you talk about TV station, SLBC. I think the 10 year old they grow up now, and I know more. They in a salon. So no, and no. Now you get even on social media. We know say VOS now one of the first, I would say, social media broadcasting, let's say, online television / radio platform, na Salone, na the diaspora for Sierra Leoneans, the way we they talk Creole. Because the one or two people that they do that, now English they talk, but we God direct me for open VOS with all the support from my team. We decide to say no, let we talk Creole, because majority of the Salone people are not Creole and they understand better. So we do that, and we see Boku people that don't follow suit, and now you get Boku platform them. We they do it who they do so. So social media definitely not something we all for. Again, let we not use the wrong way, because with anything you get good and bad side of it. But if you continue for use the good way, we go make a difference, as we don't see already. Yes, the difference very slow. The progress is very slow, but yet we see progress, because Bokutem with social media, the pressure the folks them na Salone, like the government, we they see plenty time they change the direction, then go kind of react to the Boku criticisms or the Boku complaint that we will, and they complain on social media, and then that's they meet them and they bother them, and we see Seth saying even though they try for the intimidate people them and to come up with that cyber crime act, that cyber crime act, we download we all know within primarily then pass download for and indeed it work for them so far, because now that law they use against people like Zainab Sharif and plenty other people, journalists, and people that we just they go after them for like them be accountable, hold them accountable, then can flip them the other way and frame them to a different crime. We all know say it can necessarily be true. So me fumble them before we sit down proper. I just want we talk small about the general topic, and then after which I go share the numbers them we on for call, and the phone line will open right away. Me fumble them. So as I say, plenty time. So people when they watch the topic here, the first way they kind of mind, oh my goodness, this now so person, because of my last name, people can put me in a category where unfortunately look like say they don't give me choice at all, because repeatedly I don't see I'm very, very clear without any reservation that this platform saying me they support the green, white and blue. then 3 colors then they, but not to a single color, as people like you say in a salon, the green or the red. No, I don't care for any of them political parties then they, but still, people then, because of my last name, as they always don't do, based on your last name, then go tell you whether you ever don't say that or not, then go tell you who you belong. But that's not the problem, because I always don't understand this platform. Me now one person where I strongly believe in democracy. And you know, where I can talk about democracy, like where I can get some privilege for talk with some people and Baku people strongly don't tell me say democracy in the work in Africa. But the thing we then keep forget for realize is where we say democracy, not just the Western democracy. Democracy be done they happen now Africa. Maybe the people have done they practice democracy in Africa even before the Europeans they land in Africa. Let me explain. Democracy in simple terms, according to the famous definition, we say government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now, government of the people, what do it mean? It means saying that the people them within a specific society that they come together and say we want this type of way for we able for go before. So that's not the system. And now for the people, then people and they all man will be leader at the same time. So then get for fan within a call representatives. They elect them. So their representatives then they now then get for speak on their behalf. And then come convey the message. Remember, first time, people them way old enough. We they within a call Barry. And we don't read about that. We even, movies themselves, some Nigerian movies them or African movies them, and they try for portray that similar image they will be done they happen before the Europeans then come to Africa. So what they happen, they beget the chief, we plenty them now the strongest person at the village. So where they don't get that position, they just feel say because now the strongest person at the village are going to protect them from any external aggression. People and for come out outside for come femplaba them. That person is strong enough because plenty time now so, and it makes sense for say well this person is going to protect we, so let we make it be the leader. So generally those days then people and they because they're strong and take say now natural gift from God. So then give them the responsibility or the honor and say, okay, well, your entire family, because we know say God don't choose on our family for giving her this special gift for be strong and able for protect we land. So it will be within our family. So it be something like we are able the royal. It be like a family thing. However, outside the democracy come now, then people and they're not able to rule by themselves. Then get council of elders, then get some particular people them we not to by them triangle, but maybe not because of their smartness. They know them patient. They know how for court case. They know how for talk to people. They're able for they likeable. So the king at that time or the chief bring them people and they together, and then people and they now then they help them for rule the village or the community. So, but most times, my brothers and sisters, them. Again, at the time for let people understand, and the one the way they say, oh, democracy in work na Africa. and Salone in particular, because President Biosef don't talk say, if not to be democracy, for don't do a lot in that country there. So meaning that, again, I keep going to that, yeah, when I not take and say, they sound now like a broken record, but I just try to make a point there. So INSEF, it come through, say, believe in democracy. But that's not to the point I try to emphasize now. What I emphasize is then get a sort of what you call consultation. Then they do consultation, like where something maybe happen, where the chief chef confused. It call the elders here. We will consider a council of advisors, or whichever way you want to call them, and ask them, say, okay, this thing don't happen. What do you think? And most times, as we read them, it'll be the majority. Waiting the majority say, most times, now him, the leader, they go by. So that's not democracy. So I do explain now the government of the people, for the people, and now the last part, by the people. So meaning that now the people and they put you there, they elect you. So let me look at first them. Even though, as I explained, see plenty of them people in there because of their strength. Similarly so, if them people and the way they expect, say, therefore all the laws them now that particular community they with strong hand and all that stuff then they, if the leader with them believes in a God don't choose, don't pick up for them, and it begin do something, and that thing they result in maybe God vex by them and begin get reason for belief, say, now waiting the leader they do, cause for like the community they suffer, my brothers and sisters, to some extent, people like can rise up against their leaders then they. And where some of their leaders then they end up for run away in the community. So meaning a system where the people then get voice. So that's now by the people, waiting the people then decide. Now they end up for team up. If they happen first time, if the people then say no, then definitely you're not going to get blow until you resolve the issue, or otherwise then go kick you out of that position there. So you see, democracy be they happen. So the thing where probably we go sort of try for fine tune here is we qualify them by saying Western democracy, and the Western democracy it just transform that thing where I explain about the chiefs them and the leader and all that, instead of a council of elders, then put say parliament. Because parliament now, people elect particular set of people, a group of people, where they go talk to, where they go engage on their behalf, and then people then they come back, just like how first and the chiefs them, where then get particular areas them, where you go say, okay, you not chief for so area, where they don't meet, the council don't meet, that particular chief then they go now and carry the message to the ordinary people we know they in the council. So in a similar way, the parliament they run. So then just use them, force them where they do democracy, practice democracy, and institutionalize them. So make them in a form of institution, where then institutions then they now, we can realize, say, now modern institutions them, and with a mistake or confuse the Western type of democracy versus the entire concept of democracy. We they mix up that. But democracy, the practice of democracy, now all concept. So within they get at that point where we all for realize now saying, we know for the sugarcoat, we government. because you self still get power. Yes, they try all out for rig election and not listen to it in the people they want and all that. But still, if we dey practice democracy, we need for team up Trangawan and make sure say that's all they happen. And one of the things then that we did try for doing VOS. So I for say boku thank you again for wanna give me the opportunity for talk about things them we go bring well together. So within the program, the main topic for tonight. EAB. So Sierra Leone's deepening challenges. Again, within the poster ask a question. Sierra Leone in crisis? I will allow now for answer that question there. But let we focus on the challenges them where they go deeper and deeper. And some of them challenges then they food. And quite recently, CHRDI, they put out and I'm so glad we did do that, my brothers and sisters. This headline, we then do put a survey, we go consider it like a poll. So that survey day, it shows say out of 3 Salone people, 2 of them will tell you say that they struggle for get food, water, and electricity. Just imagine. So 2/3. So out of every 3 Salone people, 2 of them will tell you say that they struggle for fending for it and for get clean water. And we all know the electricity thing. So then 3 things then they core development things them. Of course, if you not get food consistently, you go die. If you not get water consistently, you go die. The electricity, okay, you will still survive like how don't they survive from time we Salone used to black out here and there. But in terms of for let the country develop, electricity very crucial for the development of that country there. So now he make then they save a worth for talk about and put as part of the key aspect of the country in development for go before. So me fambulem, this not something we hide. So the cost of living in that country there, no question, me fambulem. Again, politics not give people a chance, especially the people in way they support them political party, particularly now the ruling party, because APC, we all know say Timbi Trianga so much that they pull sing for them. And that song day, everybody at that time be conscious of that song day. I know say my voice cracky, but I will give them a try. We then sing say Tolombo no go to your angry boku. So we all remember that. Saying Mother Bill come na power, in my opinion, from assessment, because primarily a promise say it go resolve the bread and butter issue. And it's a self be criticized APC for where APC say they make the point saying, oh, they don't do this, they don't do that, and talk about investment, infrastructure and all that. So with all waiting and say, but people are still come out during election time and sing this song for them. So what it mean? It clearly means say the people are not be able to get them. It's in the way they feel say they don't do the work way they feel say they don't do for the people of Sierra Leone. The people are not saying so. So the two way people care about now him, interestingly, now president during the time they run 2018 for be president in that country day, it make it clear. It's say not to what people in the eat. where APC then say they don't make roads. They make it clear not to hold people in the heat. Not to and he call few things the way say not to people in the heat. People in the starve, people are hungry. So where he come, he go make sure say he tackle the bread and butter issues. But me fumble and the question is, he really don't tackle the bread and butter issues. And that similar thing where APC, it say APC fall short of. Now that similar thing, he said they do. He criticize former President Koma, say he travel too much, and now wasteful spending, as he put him at the paraphrase now. And we all know say, I don't know if I go say it don't triple the amount of travel way former President Koma they travel. So how you gonna make justification for that? Where before you sit on a power, you be don't see and clearly say them beaucoup travel and they reduce the tendency for like you spend on the social issues them. Because that money they take them from the government coffer. So in economics, we call them leakage. Because see, they pull from the economy and then you go support another economy because that money where they go spend for buy ticket, for lodge in a hotel, outside of Salone, not to Salone, they benefit from that money they directly. Now the country where they go lodge. So President Rio, he know all that. And he strongly say that they bring the country down. And they prevent the country from embark on thing them way at the time. It's a bread and butter issues. So after almost 8 years, this June, where they can begin so next month, will make President Bill 8 years in power. And yet we still see headline like this. Say almost 70% because 2/3 are 67% roughly. So 2 people out of every 3 Salone person say that they struggle for getting for it. That they struggle for get clean water. And then they struggle for get electricity. So the question now is, when I feel say President be away, they say don't do this, don't do that, and incessant we don't talk and say not to the roots people in the eat. They need bread and butter issue for be taken care of for address. I go left until now. Leona conclude on it, whether or not it don't fail the country. But given the survey, it show clearly saying people do not believe that Salone say it don't address the bread and butter issue where a campaign on Mifambulem. So we'll talk about that. And in addition to this bread and butter issue, then we talk about drugs. The thing where my brothers and sisters, look, they go away though. It's like every other day you will get updated news about drug business in that country day. The thing where I want for, the video I want for, basically, I go play a video where, to me, I know say beaucoup people them, particularly the SLPP folks them, then go don't bash this guy left, right, and center. But to me, whether it is disgruntled because they wouldn't treat him or whatnot, but for the fact say he speak up, it really gets me respect. He speak up and imparted in a power. This person, now I go say na SLPP insider. Of course, I should say Bokof when I don't watch that video there, but I go play him back. And this person, now somebody where Now we brother, because again, me every salon person I'm a brother. So whether people in Lake Fola say that or not, that's something we deeply, I definitely believe in saying every salon person I'm a brother or sister. So this man, this we brother here, he speak up. And one of the things then we truly emphasize about the drug business, particularly in relation to Jos Leijdekkers, we link him, and he even say self, because he based in Holland, he even say personally, somebody don't ridicule him, don't provoke him about this drug business. We, according to him, una go hear the tape. For una we now don't watch that tape late. He say, like we una go get some side and say for Leona introduce on herself and all that. So we say, hey, now from Sierra Leone, people in the room say, oh yeah, we have side that day na day, that drug lord day. So we feel bad. And for the fact say, speak up. And then they will always, particularly me, they appeal to we SLPP brothers and sisters, because we will not speak up, they get more volume, they get more weight than somebody will not to SLPP speak up, because it's easy for like them frame them, say no na APC, and because na APC make it talk that, so they can dismiss people in concern, forget say we all be salon people in force before we be political supporters then. But no, they don't put the party business before we own salon being Sierra Leoneans. So this brother, I will play that video there shortly, and I get both other videos there for play, so I will kind of ease the talking, because then video then they will now watch them, then go a whole lot in terms of we all understanding. So now, with that person in talk, and then we go also, I want to say first, boku thank you to Lamrana within team, Lamrana Bar, we on border, we Tooth Media, we get most of the clips here from Lamrana, and we really tell them boku thank you for that. So we go talk about that. And the other thing where we go talk about, we fumble them, the debt issue in that country there. Again, that's not anything personal against President Bill, but rather than a wake-up call. So we all know, say, outside, now it's like, say, the pump that unlock. Una know it in a name, no, so we all within a salon, we born raised in a salon, we see the pump don't lock tin, like most of the side they get the because the world they struggle. So unfortunately, they're not able to get much from the world again. So now, then they trust money now within the country. So the headline is Sierra Leone expands domestic borrowing as fiscal pressures mount. I know say boku big English than they day. But that fiscal, it means say that money business, the government's activities. Because people then can get confused with two terms then, where they can say monetary policy and fiscal policy. FISCAL, fiscal. So the monetary policy, now the Bank of Salone de Andula. The fiscal policy, now the finance minister and the government, they handle that. So we will talk about the fiscal pressures mount. So it means say the running of the government it don't tranga. So for let them get money for run the government, now they don't turn for the trust at the country from Salone people or for people them way based na Salone. I better explain to you now how government can they trust from Salone people them. Not to just for go na bank no more and say, "Una trust me" and all that. No, the easiest way we then can trust from Salone people them, they can sell something with na paper with they promise say, take this paper. If that paper they law say it worth 100 leons, say take this paper. And depending upon what we call maturity, whose time the government go redeem the paper, go pay you the money and take back the paper, we then can give you, say, let you all. So that paper there, it get different maturity. So like the short-term maturity them, then get them particular way within they arrange. Like the example. So now and Salone is kind of similar. So we even get, let's say like 3 months, the government don't choke. They want for attract you, we able to afford them for let trust them, let trust government. So that they come to you and say, okay, well, we they give this paper, we then call CHRDI. This paper now 100 leons. So but when we they redeem them, they can take them back after 3 months. Not so just 100 leons with a ban a yano or take an a yano for redeem more. We they give you, let's say, if the interest we forget from this now 3%. So this 100 leons. So we go take them back. But instead of we give 100 leons, we will give 103 leons because the 3%. So 103 leons. So instead of you put your money under the mattress, you will say, oh, well, it's, that 3 leons they inside 3 months. So if I give them, let's say if I give them 1,000 leons, so you times that 3 day by 10. Now they will give me 30 leons. Inside 3 months, that is a good profit too. So now that way they attract people them. So you buy them thing from the government. The government's debt, not debt, because the government therefore pay you back. So now so did they do now because they're not able again go outside. And IMF now get condition. And they feel say that they're not going able to go through all that review, the condition and all that because they want the money fast. So now they do plenty of that. They sell. They go to people them and sell paper to them and say, we will pay you. So they get different term then whether they redeem, then debts then they. But I'm not going to go too deep. The long-term one them, then call them bond. BOND. So the bonds then, the one and the how then Kiwokla just explained briefly. So them, not to like that short term one, no, they give nothing until they redeem them, then they give the interest. So but bond now, because a long term, if they say, okay, well, to us we inside 5 years or 10 years, and they will give you all and put the interest together and stuff. So man go say, that ain't long go. So what thing they can do, they can say, okay, well, every 6 months, for example, we will give this amount with our interest. So that interest day you will get every 6 months. Then after the 10 years where we do this arrangement for, with that 10 years they reach, we will pay you the full money. So meaning all the interest where they give you, now you get for keep them. They not get for pull them from the original money within to us. So now so then they work. So government, even America self, now so that they trust It just happens to America now, that dollar an international currency, and America, them financial system is stable past Boku countries them. So even governments themselves, they can do that. They can buy, they can see like say now we for we own self currency stable because we US get for pay we, then get for pay we back in dollar, and you know get for be that situation where if now Leones, for example, you know say the Leones maybe go depreciate in value drop and all that. So governments them institutions them like them pension funds them like NASITs, they all capable do that and say, oh, let's buy US debt, let's buy US treasuries. That way we money go they in a safe place, not too more for the interest, because the interest not can be too high, but the safety. I make people away familiar and call then like the US treasury and the bond them and all that, then call them safe investment. Even though no investments not the way safe, but because they not believe say the US go default, not go pay them, so now it make them consider them as a safe investment. So for like government not able to attract foreign people and for trust them, that they go now expand to the domestic people them, the Salone people them. A brother and sister, then they alarming. What to make it, I say alarming. If the government's not able to pay people them, because not like America or like I say America, then can just print money and satisfy their obligations. Salone not able to do that. Because we didn't do them, yes, even though are domestic people them, but if the Leones, because of this Boku trust, they're not able to get enough reserve, and the Leones for them in terms of value. So it means when government for give you money back, that money the thing where it will buy for you now versus let's say 10 years down the road with this where the money value they drop, so you know go get that incentive though. But still people and they do but what thing go happen if the government not able to pay you? And we all know Africa now, not to like here we go say you sue or something. And that's not the danger. But again, then debt business here, what thing it can do most times, the money where they can talk say, okay, well, now that money they use for service the debt. Because remember, this not something where you get for the GI money, and we call them the debt servicing. So the debt servicing, remember the example where I say the government like that long term, where did it to us, then get for the GU like every 6 months, get for GU particular amount. So now the same thing again with them to us outside of the country, with them to us money from outside of the country, then get for the pay the interest, then they take the money or the bond mature. So all the money then they will get for the make. So the more debt, the more of them money then they get for the pay, for the service the debt, for like you not default, because now money where you don't promise people them and you get the obligation for pay people them. So if you trust more and you get for pay more for like you satisfy them people that we trust money, waiting that they mean, it means say the more you they spend for service then debts than they better money now get for left again for let you do other programs then. So now see why it's very important, particularly for we SLPP brothers and sisters them, where we they complain about President's bill in fly, the in spending habit, not to for because we no like them, now because of what they mean. Because where he spend too much and the revenue where they raise, even whether there is tax per people them, that money is still not sufficient, because otherwise why therefore extend the debt business? Why therefore take more debt? if the revenue where they don't put more tax, if that revenue they for cover the additional spending, if it be sufficient, there not be need again for extend the debt, for take more debt. But it's very clear saying the money where they raise, even where they don't put tax them up. Remember how they don't increase the burden per people them. And yet that money they now still do. So waiting for be the proper solution, my brothers and sisters. Like with the S tax, so if they want for like they're able manage the system well, for rule the country well, in addition to raising the tax, therefore reduce spending big time. President will for stop plenty of them flyer. They like this go say they go give speech na Cambridge, na Oxford. Whose way they benefits the country? Now no more papi show. And I just want for also quickly try for make people understand about this Oxford, Cambridge, their engagement, their speaking engagement here where they get to my brothers and sisters. Plenty of them now they pay for like it gets their speaking engagement here. So remember the travel where they travel with the entourage and money. And then it pay back for let it get them position here, the opportunity here. My brother, that kind of spending that money they go a long way for correct bulk of the things that they go through. Let's show now one of the things them where the country they go through. The program where the government say na a flagship program. I know say Bokov now don't forget. But we always want to remind now the school program. And we get somebody from the Sierra Leone Student Union. We talk about saying for 2 terms now, the government not satisfy an obligation for subsidize, for pay the subsidy. They say, oh, they pay school fee for all the picking away they go government school. They're not able to do that for 2 terms now. And yet how the teachers therefore be paid, how school picking them for able get the learning environment where the president don't promise them. And remember now under President Bill, he stagger so for maintain the promise we don't promise Salone people them. And yet it is say for make law we go say by force. This way where it implement them so if we continue. Under a own regime, we don't know say it's not sustainable. And then on top of that, it engage in wasteful spending here and there. I will show now the interview. And again, the politics, they talk about all kind talk about waiting they don't do the roads them and all that. We will show a struggling situation courtesy of Truth Media. And then we put them back, say, student safety, my brothers and sisters. Again, courtesy of Truth Media. School picking them, load na boat, for go fen lab for the exam. Salone. Almost if for cost Salone for let them go able for buy laboratory materials them with them picking and go do them practical na their school. How much it go cost? Compare that cost day versus president being travel. But yet, it's in a flagship program, but the priority not day to that too. In priority, now for go fly, and we able for say, oh, I they go attend this conference. Now it's say, oh, I get speaking engagement. My brothers and sisters, this man just no more. I don't know why campaign for be foreign minister. Because it's Alex than they suited for. And even the foreign minister, Seth, and officer go to travel as much as President Mio they travel so. So my brothers and sisters, that's not the platform. That's not the things them I want to we discuss. And I get plenty videos them for show now. But the first one I want for show now, my brothers and sisters, that's not something for be based on APC or SLPP. Think about this issue as Salone person and tell me if you for gladdy for this kind of thing where they can't show about students them risk their life. I want to start with that. Start with something where it go hard for we all disagree on. But before that, I remind you now of the numbers there for call. So my brothers and sisters them, we WhatsApp number, we na +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. When I call that number there and the lines they open, let we talk about the issues here. I will be more than happy for pause, me talk, and then take on our calls them. And we VOS television, with VOS radio station at Freetown, we're 91.9 where we come on. We can normally talk about community issues and things they affect Salone. But again, if you know they're in the Freetown area, particularly the eastern part, the rural part of Freetown or western area, no worry, just download the VOS app. If you go to Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and type VOS Television, and you go for download app, and then you go for catch with who they talk so live. The radio in there live on, but the TV, because of the restriction, we are not able for broadcast. We're not able for broadcast now multiple platform where we go look into. So the TV right now will come on. But the radio you go able for on the VOS television app, if you're able for listen to the radio. So I will encourage you now for learn to do that. So my brothers and sisters, let I play for this video of we picking them just for land. We are giving kudos for that. But now the government has responsibility for make sure see them picking the land in the safest environment. I will come right back after I watch this video.
We connect with your colleague Ibrahim Sori from Gambia. Good morning, Ibrahim Sori.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, manager and the people na radio land and television land.
Welcome. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Juma Mubarak. What's in the situation with the school picking them? You know, we get for travel for go take the practical exam, where they take the WASC.
Well, it's sad and very frustrating, just as waiting listeners or viewers school or yearly. And when you look at some children, like a riverline community, we including Mambolo people, wherein chemistry practical. We all know when we talk about practical, it's evolving here in Gambia. So the dynamic here now in Gambia, the ministry identify only 3 schools there where they give them lab. Among them schools there, now the Justice Baptist Secondary School within Mambolo. We also get the College Secondary School within Gambia Center and the Madina Concord Government Secondary School. Here now, when they look in the case of the candidates them na Samu, who then they cross to Mambolo. How it happened, Madina? It be very disappointing. Over hundreds of them, we may not be able to get the preparedness, and we go for come take that chemistry practical. Because the methodology is something like A or B. Most of them they take B, they for the other day. So when they come, they just call them, say, that them will take this life practicals investigate. So hundreds of them just defend books, rather than they get them, no, adversary, then they go to Mambulo. Everywhere they reach Mambulo, the process will be very slow, and then the tight them, now the student place, now the class, all those things, the culture. These are all challenges they come up. That it's not only just for continuing, like physics, biology, agriculture, level 10, another method how they get to do it. But going to Mambulo, the coffee and the visa for the cross to and go back and forth. So these are the issues.
What's in the authorities then they say? Are the authorities saying anything for address this situation? Because this is risky, getting school kids for doing them boot here and course for just for go take exams is kind of risky. We've been get the same situation at Pujen as well. People and they complain the distance. But what's in the authorities, the school, the ministry authorities then they say, the Ministry of Basic Education?
Well, here in Canada, we don't get anything, neither a press release or a message, a meeting from the stakeholders in education. Just as what you mentioned, the NDSSC, the Teaching Service Commission, the State Quality Education, we don't get anything from the mates. Here, the similar thing also continues in Canada Central. The candidate and next Famoluma going to Canada Central. It costs 75 million, just on board a bike. People, Bamoluwa, those are the all going to Canada Central. And when they reach that college again, the process is very, very rigorous for them. They spend the whole day just for know how they will able to get their packages, do the investigation and other things, manager.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. We hope say the authorities and the listen. Well, the complaints seem like the same in different places. This whole lab thing and getting student them for able to go and take the exam. Hopefully, lessons will be learned and we go learn from. But the picking they're all safe and travel safe and return safe, right?
Well, definitely. When we talk about Riverland community, especially from that end, actually to Mambulo, there is a need to be swelling. You know those communities, you travel in the left and bread, just like where they say the students. They get for soap because looking at the boats from more than take, the back base of the boat, they see them plenty of at the boats. So the boat gets for the up and down and water the center. It's a tango, they arrive it, and then return back to. They just put things in place. Like something like an accident not going to happen. And if that happens, it will be very sad, manager, because we try to see any inside boats to grab them, where they go right one. In the name of radical inclusion, it's very sad for us in Canada.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning from Cambia. We definitely go keep an eye on stories from that part there.
All right, Famulem, I'm for say boku thank you to Lamana, Tooth Media, and in team. If Famulem, but if you happen say you truly don't lose them, not to fit you, but you really need for lose them in terms of thinking otherwise. And Lamana, I'm so glad the way it talk about saying similar complaint become on a pujen, say the beginning they go the distance too far for go take them practical exam. And they say plenty other part of the country don't they complain with the same issue or similar issue. So me fambulem with this kind of thing. So we want for wait until disaster happen. And according to the reporter, hundreds of picking them. And look how the picking and choke. They not get no life jacket. If Father forbid it, yes, they return safely. But if Father forbid it, there is a possibility that boat they capsize. Tell me to not a whole sort of mourning for that entire village community there, and even for the country, because within them Pekinia, who knows? Tendency they say we get doctors, we get people we will be of good citizens, we will uplift the country, and we all know how science very important in terms of the innovations they would on the sea and the but around the world. Where then they supposed for even be safe a particular attention pay particular attention to them. We picking them where they do science, where every school forget well-equipped laboratory, we go inspire picking them. Because I know say some people and go say, oh well, I don't get brain for science, but the one them way believe say they get the brain, and then they go in that risky situation. So take boat. My goodness, for crying out loud. This supposed to be the flag bearer of this president. I mean, the flagship program of this president, this administration. Don't go all over the world and talk about how to improve education and all them things that they. So this, and the improvement, where we for write home about, how much you go if for cost for them buy the equipment, then they provide them for every major school. But no. Instead, in priority now for go pay. Spend the country money, because clearly not out of in pocket. Spend the country money for go seek speaking engagement over something where it's so hard to end, my brothers and sisters. This man, they go all over the place, they go bribe, forget speaking engagement. With all that, tell me, USA, you don't hear like a news outlet or any kind media where you hear people and they praise them. So, my goodness, this guy is an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker, and a person where you listen to a message. It drive you for do well, for do this, for do that. Because most of it talks them. That lie. So why you continue for the pay, for they go and lie around the world? Where in fact the people away they go talk to, they even know better than you. They know what thing they go on your country. But for the lack of, for the respect, then go sit down there and listen to you nonsense where they put impact on in them. An example, I talked last week. An example, they talk about democracy. They warn West Africa, say democracy, they erode democracy and stuff. Look how we don't mix up with democracy. Beginning from the term we just take over. 2018. Not to ECOWAS scam for can't talk to parliamentarians after we don't nyaka the place. Don't flip the people the decision upside down. And I will read another article where part of in speech they say, I don't know if na they brag, say former president, the late President Kaba, say if in be president in that country, if in the bill be president in that country, they go be over in dead body. And indeed, it happened over the Kaba in Daiwa. So it's therefore kind of make, I don't know, waiting at the point where they try, that's now one classic example of how some thinking they in joke thinking so distasteful. Waiting inspiring about that talk day. Or somebody will tell me, say, the tell go be president, he go be over in dead body, and indeed he be over in dead body. I the paraphrase na ya. But when I tell me who's inspirational to who's inspiration really behind that kind, if not joke, that kind joke day. Not to any tasteless joke like that. So somebody will not even sabi crack joke. Now they go all over the place, say, they go and speak, they go speak na ya, speak yanda. And by the way, people them way una the but all them talk then they go na Oxford, they go na Harvard, they go na Cambridge, all them prestigious institutions then they. My brothers and sisters, within the institutions then they get different societies them, meaning different set of student bodies them. I think one of which now African Student Union, something like that. Way the African students then put together this particular event. So tell me, whose benefit they bring to Salone other than say, oh, Madabi, you don't go speak na Cambridge, you don't go speak na Oxford, you don't go speak na Harvard. Now your personal gratification that. But when people then complain, the previous chief minister, what did he say? It says Salone people then get poverty mentality. And I bet you now that kind of way the president be able to think. Say, oh, we where they complain, we get poverty mentality. Because we don't used to poverty. But yet, you run on the fact, say, you they come for help the people then with bread and butter issue. Today you there, tomorrow they under. And so what's in the elect you for be president? Now foreign people, now the international community elect you? When are they you just focus on? For go here, go yonder, go side way you're not supposed for even way, make sense for like even be safe. You go use the country resources and go there. And the way people then try for caution you get them back talk. Now we picking them, they take risks so. We Father forbid it. Something be happen. And what you go do? We not go able to reverse them. So then picking and they go just end up for perish. And this, I don't believe it will be the last time. Because it's very clear saying this will continue. Clearly not will be the last time. Because like how I'm gonna emphasize, saying a situation where that complaint they don't come from other community, from other areas them. So now tell me too, my brothers and sisters. Let I play a video from a student union representative, a teachers union representative, sorry. And then I will come and recognize the people that we don't join we and read some comments them. And this we just deeper the so-called flagship program, my brothers and sisters. We all for agree saying this thing where we watch so that's something where it's dangerous for picking them. No question about that. I will come right back and we listen from the teachers union representative. Well, I'm gonna buy the interview about situations them relating to the subsidy where the government promise. I will come right back after this.
But what's in the situation? Because I talk now then they just say one thing I read now the letter now that una say after the inaugural meeting una get with the committee, no meeting no happen again. What's in the situation presently since after that letter? Did the government engage you now? Are they committed in paying the subsidies?
Yes, thank you very much. And thank you for hosting me. I remember I'm done kind of this Truth Media where the TEU decided for go on strike.
Yeah, that was last year.
That was last year in September. And we going on strike, but through the intervention of the Vice President, the very week, they pay school fees subsidies. Lamrana, the education system of this country, government for treat out all the seriousness it deserves. because the school fee subsidies, the only thing we government pay promptly and on time, at the time His Excellency the President proclaimed the free quality education, that was in 2018. That very year, the schools then get the school fee subsidies on time. But after that year, from 2018 to date, every year in, year out, the school fee subsidy they pay on time. And it frustrates the school system. Now the school fee subsidies, the schools in the use for pay auxiliary staff, they use them for mend furniture, they use them for wash facilities, they use them for procure teaching and learning materials, they use them for give stipend for teachers when they're not on payroll. So you get a lot of use. So if government only pay their school fee subsidy on time, now a very, very big problem. So let me come to the reason why I write the Vice President a reminder letter. Because of intervention last year, where government began for pay the school fee subsidies, and as I speak to you now, government not pay school fee subsidies for second term and third term
of this academic year.
Second term don't do, now third term will depend also. And this third term, in the next couple of about 2 months from now, the third term will close down. And we write the Vice President a reminder letter. And they meet with the Vice President, government committee said for pay school fee subsidy promptly. Then we go backlog again. But second term don't do. How do you expect the schools for run and not pay? We are now on third term, and third term go down in July, about 2 months from now. Then we go to two-term school fee subsidies. So write the Vice President, so they maybe intervened the last time. And you been promised their office, henceforth, then go begin pay school fee subsidy on time. Mr. Vice President, you have hold now for 2 terms. What is happening? Can you intervene again so that this school subsidy will pay?
We don't get a response from the Vice President.
We will not get a response from the Vice President. The only person we don't get a response from the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education. Me and me morning coffee. I think it was yesterday in the morning. And he promised he don't talk to the financial secretary, and they don't promise for pay this week. And today is Friday, and nothing has been done.
The money not reflected.
They not reflected. The schools are not getting it. So it's like we don't want to resort to a strike action like the last time we do. But government want to appeal to them. Say, dear, through the Vice President, just like what the minister we don't promise now radio. Say they go pay this week, and this week has ended. Nothing has been done.
All right, Fambulem, that's another sad reality. Again, let appeal to we SLPP brothers and sisters them. The next thing we some of una go and say, oh, them people there, na APC send them, na APC don't pay them for sabotage the government and the free for undermine the free education. Hey, brothers and sisters, let we think of the reality. This man, na teachers union representative, not to impersonal opinion it give to people more for see now analyze the situation. Now the reality, and I strongly believe say this go include the schools them all in the county, because I don't feel say they go pay certain schools, they not pay another school. This that the national teachers union, Sierra Leone Teachers Union, not Tobo or McKinney Teachers Union, no, Sierra Leone Teachers Union. So meaning that they talk where they talk so now for the entire country. When I hear what he say, the only time where they pay the subsidies in a timely manner, on time, now 2018, we just launch them. And then they will not say, Boku don't know funds that don't come in and stuff. And yet, this man from 2018, and they go all over the world. And people learn because of the lie where they lie within surrogates them. They go and lie around the world. So they feel say now a model where them for emulate. Salone model, perfect, great. It ain't nice for like the whole world know what in Salone don't do. Scammer. Huge scam. As soon as I hear from the representative from 2000, after 2018, let's say from 2019, during the first term, or I go say in second year in office, then begin, they start the delinquency. According to her. And now for 2 terms, and when I hear waiting this representative say, it say out of their subsidies, then the money way government say they go pay for picking a school fees. Not to come back and complain. Now in chest any campaign where people have for be prefer the bread and butter issue and create job environment for parents them, where in turn and go happily pay for them picking their school fees. But you take them upon yourself. And then you not able for fulfill your obligations. And yet you say, na very good model. And then people and they say, well, they don't try. And not just, we still get for polish. Who's polishing where they by this, my brothers and sisters? Who's polishing? And where they ask them during the BBC interview, and then ask them, say, in a very expensive program that, for let you they pay school fee for all picking them, government school, and then feed them, and then I think books, and I don't know if uniform be they pay in pledge. And when they ask them, how you they pay for them? They say, through leakages. So to them, under an escoma, they be get so much leakages where it will cover. And now some people and they even make fun of himself. Say during an escoma in time, na pinoli be meet. Na inonka open gutter. So, but it not look like saying a priority to Amo. Always the finance minister, they warn about the financial situation of the country. Marabio still continue in recklessness in terms of how they spend the country money. And then at this person, they say go wish them for left a sound legacy. So the thing where people are for remind and for member and for the so-called free quality education. But I'll be telling you though, when you do the analysis, you ask, what's in the benefit compared to the cost, where they cost the country, where they just don't use them as a scheme, where then would they get foreign help, aid, and then they stifle, like they pass on the other way. So now with them foreign aid and they don't stop, they don't get no way, no structure in place for maintain the program at all. So now we see this. They're not able to buy laboratory equipment for the picking them, and now they pay the subsidy where they promise for 2 terms now. So how the school them for survive? How the school them for able prepare with picking them for compete now this competitive world where we they see every country in the world they try for push and picking and go before introduce technological advancement. No, we the basic we not even get them. Because if we not check, then picking in the lab way, that chemistry lab way they go. So if you check, something are just the empty bottle them way, the dusty and all that stuff. Then they where something the chemicals then safe. Then the school go tell you say government not give them money for buy chemical. with the beginning for use for test. So we get a call. Let's take this call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and you say the call we from, please? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kagbo.
Yes, I get you now. Thank you very much. Yes.
I call from Virginia.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, bro. And one of we sponsors them, the diaspora helping hand. Go ahead, bro. So what did you take on the videos them or the commentary so far?
First of all, Mr. Kagbo, I just want to ask, you get any system like for Zelle or Cash App for the contribution?
Well, unfortunately, yeah, Canada don't get Cash App, so I make I use PayPal. For people that within Canada, like one with sister Aminata Mara, they give what we call e-transfer, so then they go work because not Canadian bank. So, but again, it will be another method way for wire at the account, but the PayPal will be easier. But I go put the wiring information where people can go for wire but the short answer will not get Cash App. We get
Zelle. What about Zelle?
No, we don't get that. We get Stripe,
Okay.
Canada. Yeah, so Stripe, but they I think I don't know even at the same fee with PayPal, but the one even the wire transfer safe, I believe see the pay fee as well. So not the other way that the wire transfer.
Okay, the reason being most of the time I'm a phone actually listen work in the drive, so I'm not able to get the app for the contribution, but I will try for go to the play again and get the code. Mr. Kagbo, we concern on the country, waiting that me concern is this. You know, Mr. Kagbo, I go and blame you, I go and blame you in the sense. Sorry for the blame I did you, but
No. Please,
for example,
again, you know somebody we're very bold. I like that because whichever way we will get issue, let we know, and then I'll try for correct them because that country we all want a better one. So clearly, no, I know will take offense to that, but please,
thank you so much.
If me send somebody, then please rub them on me.
Okay.
Let me see how this cable improve. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, the reason being why they talk so, Mr. Kagbo, the honest way you get and what you do, we all see everything transparent and everything that happen, but we keep shy from the politics. This not the blame because if you can't be 100 and account today, we straightforward, we honest, we believe in legacy that country for go before. But as long as una the keep back, una the key the one who are the bad people for them politics all the time, and then we little but they can see as well. So I encourage you for the think something like anything and therefore it will find a way where the government come, they can get the impact for the that country. But I can't so matter viewing time. Matter view
all right, bro, I will give you time back.
Yes.
I address that points there very quickly. Few people that don't ask me the same question. Why we'll go back, go help. I make it very clear. The current law that our country they are not qualified, and me as somebody who believe in the law. I get to sin, and then either, and I don't get no intention for give away my Canadian citizenship. I don't get that intention there at all. So as it is right now, I not qualify for taking any public elected position. And you know very well where be elected person if you disagree with the government easy for let them just fire you. So it not gonna make much difference at all. But for elected position, like say, okay, well, me self kind of either bring people in together and form a party or whatever it is for shake up things, them may not qualify. And I make it very clear. And as it is, given the current structure of APC and SLPP, if they offer me position today, I dey say no. And this land in the record for people that go feel say they do wetin they do so for attract government position. No. APC SLPP, the current form where me strongly believe both of them two parties they corrupt and not go take any position if they offer me. So go ahead. I just want day on the record. So people can go play this if they say I take position now SLPP or APC in their current form. All right, go ahead, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Kabo, for explaining how it way. That means say that country they will get for suffer for the long time. Because one of the good one they keep far from the politics. They keep far, and that's a problem. So the bad one they go for country for they exist, they continue for they do things them. Because we get for now one step as a time. If you don't go for a president as the top aside of oneself, but if you go take any government area, then you sanitize that area, you make them very good and everything. Let me say you go to the education side, you sanitize that place there, you try to make them very good and everything. It's another big legacy nowadays. There with young people, because anybody good like you, and first they all can be good for people. You first go come and team up with you and sanitize that country in that area there. Because one at a time, if we improve one side, let me say, like it might be make sure say this election not be cook up or you get results for make you get the light. The lights we don't address, we get 24 hours light. No government the kind of for say they make lights again. We don't say lights has been addressed and they don't already day. So the other one they can time for do another thing. So they continue they move and so they go slowly and to go to once, but as long as the good one and the shy, this is the biggest problem. And mother baby they out of the government, they see all the bad things them. They talk say in company they fly. They get for government people them. Now you can do all the worst, do the worst. If you mother baby can love that country, then two fly they fly them also. They talk and say this particular place and they fly. And they go make bridge side people and they suffer and they stop for cross without boat today. But I will make sure say they get we now so they how they collect from New York to the other side of New York, then get a boat where the cost people now free. The Satellite Island. Now free go and can
Yes.
free.
Yes.
The government get ready for because extra like okay lungi so. For let the full population at lungi and a free to go under. Now government go make a free for he go the cost and out. Them on the way they fly with. Them when they fly with so because they tell you where they fly so any fly because the country more money. Let's say go buy 2 or 3, then good boats them. When they go there for the cost people for free when I government the drum. It will go appreciate as a legacy. But the problem with politicians them, trust me, when they keep it out, they can look like them good. When they can inside, they keep bad. And mother be on area again, we talk about Jakaba. That don't show say that make you fail. Because it keep things like art. What about not for the keep things like art so much as in a strong Christian as he talk, in a strong Christian. That part don't die. Let the party rest in peace. And I mean, the past say, if him be there enough for be president, So why still pull out say, for you say, me at last be friend say, waiting really APC then no matter view where he say, it can't turn and give APC then. I don't know. I have the question, maybe Mr. Kabo, you know the question. Let me go answer we. You know what I mean? But forgetting that all the time a bad. And now what's the time for do para in spirituality to them? They need preparation now for the cooking business at the country. So any part time for sell the word now to people and say, Mamikos. So in case they go and they go explain Adebayo, what's up the cooking guy. We don't mind for let them do that because let cooking on that country. But another is for talk say he own that man because of the cost. What it costs to do to put a man. Technically, Mr. Kago, go put cost anyway. We not go put cost. But you not get too much impact when you do than the cocaine. You don't get not too much impact when you do than the fail continent. They will speak them go down for now, they go collapse and die and die. It's not. You know something? Therefore change the thing, and they encourage people to listen to this program here, the VOS family, because we are family. We want let people when they get good at other continent and come on board. You know, like I can only see example. I go free tongue. I go for go buy gas. When they see me at gas, anything that they are going to make like go cut the line for tell give me. I said no, I don't do that too. That is at the queue. Say they sell again and sell give me. Now one person go to we go sacrifice for some happen. So we can forget people who get good at other country and come and go say if you have the cancer to them party and they say changing the sport ball, you know, but because now for say for put the SF APC them, it's not easy, but it's easy anyway for work out to one. But when go on to one, this is the problem. Let's get the 2 3 good one and the cancer day and the change things around. But it just sad Mr. Kago. Look what they happen. So but everybody then are out of power, they can see all the fault. When the cancer never don't change to the same system. I don't know. So Mr. Kago, thank you so much for the opportunity to give me. Let God bless you, let God bless your family. Let not forget for Pekin there for support to Pekin. The little Mr. Kago get at least is I'm sorry for accuse you because it still do good because now Pekin is supposed to that country, so in the little way he gets. May God bless you, my brother.
You too. Thank you so much, and Yusuf, now your contribution where you give both your commentary and your financial support. We truly appreciate that. And yes, let we try for inspire picking them, because I didn't say again. You're right. The corrupt one them, and I make them go do all kind thing for bring policies them we go keep we out. We were genuinely want for go make that transform that country then go keep we out. And plenty of we again me now I they talk for myself. Clearly I not go break any law for sailor go for politics. If I begin do that, it don't clearly show say I not get good intention for the country. Because if you get good intention for country, you get force for uphold the law. Because now that law they now aim everybody for play by. So I want to say boku thank you again to we brother. Let God bless you too. Bro, and please, we truly appreciate your contribution to the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship Program and you valuable contributions where you can call. Thank you so much, bro. Let God bless and may regards to the family, sir.
Let God bless Mama Salone.
Yes, amen. Thank you, bro. All right, take care. All right, Fambulem, again, the phone lines, they're open, and I'm glad that we don't fix that phone issue because last week we did get issue, but we don't fix them. So before I play this next video, and again, this brother by this video, it very clear to me saying, well, some people will say, oh, now something in Duam, but for the fact say it choose the country force, it make again special respect. But before the comments then piled up on me, dear Allah recognize una. I want to say boku thank you to your sister, we another prominent VOS family member, Sister Aisata Dumbuya. Thank you very much. You say good evening, Mr. Kagbo, and everyone in the platform and pink waving. Yeah, no say you can yes, that cancer thing, let we all work for make sure say we eradicate them. Yes, we go eradicate them by supporting we sister in appeal. Let we wave the pink flag or handshake or whatever it is we represent fight against cancer. So one for say plenty thank you to we brother. We definitely I will say now one of the pillar them in terms of the VOS family dynamics. Brother George Walker, thank you very much. It's a belated Eid Mubarak to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters on YouTube. Thank you so much. And yes, Eid Mubarak to everybody. We celebrated with we yesterday. Thank you. And Brother Walker continue to say, evening to our favorite presenter and economist, Brother Abdul. Belated Eid Mubarak to you and your family. Thank you so much, Brother Walker. And you continue for say, caring and sharing this program with your family and friends. Spread the word. Indeed, let me spread the word. And let me move on now to another prominent brother. And I get brothers and sisters, them, my goodness, if they're not there in this program, I need to feel good. So, Brother C. Camara, thank you so much. And you don't give me chieftaincy title, but I go take him. Say, Chief Kagbo, how is everything with you and the family? I hope everyone is doing great. Yeah, we're doing well. Thank you very much for that. As always, thank you. And I know see you they go back and forth with Brother George. And again, on two pleasant brothers. On keep the fire burning. And another pleasant brother, we insef na core family member, we na Brother Fuad to say. Brother Fuad, thank you very, very much. Say welcome everyone to VOS family. Indeed. And thank you very much. And again, you really they flatter me. So Brother Fuad say, Mr. Kagbo Sabi break down the economy, but they listen. There's still deeper boku spending. Indeed. And again, this, you don't need to forget, even economics degree self, if you take them as elective, where you, where they teach you now, the national account, like waiting they go in, waiting they come, when they go out, and waiting they come in, waiting they go out, and all that. It gives the dynamics, and a very clear saying that spending outside of the country, now leakage because see they pull from the economy, and when you add up to the foreign exchange and all that, and then the frequency, and for let it continue for service that kind responsibility, that kind habit day, as I go say, they go to us. And where they go to us, not to the country they spend and power, it continue for spend and power in lavish lifestyle. And then where he left there, guess what? Not to be in debt to, not the country in debt. So it's nice for them we speak up, we fumble them. Particularly to my brothers and sisters then at the SLPP. Let we speak up. All right, let we go to we sister where Ebi go. I don't know if I can say this, but please forgive me if it come out wrong. But I understand say we go suck Bobby in a salon. Again, we all remember they say Mama Salone. So when we go salon, this now waiting they call figurative language. So we all they go suck Bobby. So we sister again, good for see you again, Sister Asia to say thank you very, very much for where you join. And also yes, we be the salon, you be the join, and where you don't return as you be tell me behind the scenes say you don't return the diaspora, and thank you very much, and I hope you get a pleasant visit, and the family them all you left them in good health, and thank you very much and welcome back. So I want to really appreciate you. And this now another prominent brother, I get the brothers and sisters them we, if even I tire self, I can always try for make time for come na this program because of them beautiful brothers and sisters here. Brother Lansana, Albert Lansana, thank you very much. You say good evening, Mr. Abdul Kagbo. How are you doing over there in Canada? Man, wake as man be they sleep. Yes, I know say I understand say you they salon and Yusuf you they go frequently, but Albert for go suck Bobby. Diana for left some for we because Mama Salon get for steal. We still get for go suck Bobby, Mama Salon in Bobby because that country they no place like Salon. Believe it or not, regardless of waiting the numbers then show, Salon are we home. It will always be like that. So thank you very much, Brother Albert. You continue to say, good morning, my dear. Fabulous. Oh my goodness. Good brothers and sisters. God bless you all. And you too, Brother Albert. And Sister Isat Dumbuya continue to say, come on. This is really sad. Very sad if you talk about them picking them. Very sad. And yes, Brother Albert, they say in a watch from Hill Station. This fabulous brother, I don't lost by we small, but again, as they can say, fumble tickney the broke na benny the ben. If for whatever reason we say something we offend them, but he don't come back. So we glad he a fabulous brother, and we all know say where he camp salon business. No, and they sugarcoat things, and one of the I go say. The open mind we account for the realize na VOS. Brother Konoti, thank you very much. Say good evening, VOS family, and our brilliant brother Kagbo at Albert. How's Freetown, bro? Has the rain started yet? And thank you so much. You see, and it's so pleasant, and he care about in brothers them. Look, you say, Brother Walker, I pray all is well. And oh my goodness, again, waiting with a portrait on VOS. It go nice for like the government, regardless of whose government, whether an APC or SLPP, let them they take from the oneness, the unity na this platform. And for me, I don't remember say people and they think about whose region you come out, whose tribe you be. We all see ourselves in our VOS as brothers and sisters. And it really, really, they touch me. And if I touch every politician out there, we now VOS clearly we lead by example. And Konoti, Brother Walker, Brother Sikamaya, Brother Albert, Brother Fuad, last stop, because if I'm able to call somebody name now, and the person will feel say, I know see I'm like any prominent somebody in a VOS, so that tap the the one who call down and forgive me, are equally important to VOS, absolutely, and we really truly careful now. So, Brother Konoti, they say Sierra Leone so-called leaders audience is the outside world. Hence, they spent all their time building an international profile against the interest of the people in Sierra Leone. Well said, brother. Anogo Busiam Bete Pastandi. Well said. Thank you so much for that open reminder day. And I make us say, you know somebody where they say things them as you see them, and that now a classic example of waiting I just talk about you. Thank you very much for that reminder day, Brother Konotri. And I for say boku thank you to all the people that we get for join later, because I need for move on for play additional videos them. But let just kind of quickly go through the rest of the comments them, and I want for say boku thank you. So Konoti, they say the slogan of the administration. Yes, that free quality education, not a slogan, but I don't know how they play with this kind of thing where we don't show so. And Brother Fuad saying that because it don't get nothing good for talk about, waiting it don't do na the country. Well, very clear, because like how we brilliant speaker caller say, like how inspiring can they be for say, oh, somebody be talks and not go be president now way he died now, like my goodness, how petty, how childish. And this na statesman. So if at all safe na something where you see inspiring to you, why you not just keep them? Or why you not just stock them within your circle? You get for brain come to the nation? Oh my goodness. Say, oh, it will be, and it come through self as very insensitive, a mockery of the dead. Oh, you be say, if I be president, it will be over your dead body. And now I be president and now you don't die. Oh my goodness. But this guy, as I say, not fit for be president of that country. I don't feel say Bio even get the quality of handling a social club. I don't feel say even with a social club, they go be a good leader. Not even fit for be a leader of a social club, let alone a whole country. What a disaster. And now they see so. Again, I want to say beaucoup thank you for we una dey remind we all of this. Let her play before time bet me, and I don't go too far. Let her play for una. This border way, it really capture me admiration. When a core SLPP member, and yet it speak truth to power. It puts the country force rather than the party force. I want let we play because a long small, but let we play the side that we relevant, and I go come right back after that. Una no go no side.
Come with an issue, because now in reason, say the president listen to everybody. I know we want for do one because people that advise me also say as for you personal safety, not do one. I don't do Holland for years now, and I don't do inside the SFP for a very long time. But this is not one thing that exposed me to so much trauma, deep rooted in shame. The presence of bullies. I don't know if the media outlet will allow me to talk about this. Jos Leijdekkers, who is believed to be a drug merchant. I'm calling him a drug merchant because not to possibly they sell drugs by carton or by, they sell by shiploads. You understand? Naya Ibon, the place breeder. You understand? It don't in the country for a very long time. How it entered in, we say a bit relationship with the president in Peking, and the president Peking take him, go introduce him to the first family as an investor. We can invest in diamond, in this, blah, blah, blah. So they give him passport, diplomatic business passport, bearing a valid Islamic name like Umar, second caliph in Islam. It don't in our country for a very long time. Now we also hear this say, in fact, they come to Paris for come buy things them, for go do waiting for don't be national wedding between them and the president in Peking. Now, luckily for the country, Talib got a one for safeguard the image of the country. Bullies appear in the church, seated close to the president, the first lady, along with the same lady who for Maria. Yeah, that picture there, now I go over. We see on all sides because me not possible for read. I don't can just come out, walk on, I can read a lot. We see them all sides, And then shortly after that, one will really touch me. Where the president appeared again with him, this time now the president, a farm, Natim, the president, that particular occasion, Mendema, Mene Bandi, Nalakwe say Temu from Otim. We say Bandi also tell you this is not typical Mende guy. Now we get Mende tradition, we say, if me as a chief, I make a farm, so say big farm, 10 rich for go harvest. The one that will form part of the inner core, now then I get for go with, for go help me mark the start of harvest. That is what we saw. Now the president, if Musa Bolios again appear so close to the president. Yeah, they're all aware of the presence. It don't form now part of the inner core of the first family. And this is shameful, not only to the first family, but to the country, hence also to the SLPP as a political party. Because it's not the very first time this is happening. Yeah, I won't believe the president is take advantage of the word prerogative as applied in the country's national constitution, the prerogative for hire and fire at will. But that is to hire people and fire them at will. It is not the prerogative for just come with any person in the country, including a known global criminal or otherwise. The late Alhaji Tijan Kaba, Ahmed Tijan Kaba, for don't do they enjoy the similar prerogative. And as by Kurma, they're all for don't choose for come with El Chapo, now behind bars in American prison. They don't do harm because they value the country. Because they're not doing so, therefore place the image of the country at stake. But as I surrender today, under we as a political party, the president, we don't see now says, now affectionate son-in-law with a drug merchant will come on this country. And I can tell you one thing, Europe, when I say society will bureaucratic, Holland one. When they watch you, they sit down at the table, they eat together, they smile deep inside. First place, this report don't come. Then they said, outside they lie for us, and they come again and tell you, say, they lie. First, they use channel bar, the same channel bar where they use bar for lie about the construction of the Longe Bridge. Side lie plenty. God catch on one side, which I say construction of the bridge for begin third quarter of 2024. Third quarter for year they start the 1st of July and end 30 September. Then at the table feet on the floor. That according to channel bar, then at the table construction of the bridge for don't begin. Thank God, where I don't make videos about that, they don't come out and say okay, they need to construct them anymore. If I not be the part of manifesto promises. Now, channel bar they use again this time for can link Adebayo na Holland to the presence of Boleos. The if go say yes, we don't investigate and this but for turn them over, yeah, they get for send Adebayo. That is like indirectly agreeing that the man is in the country, but you cannot turn him over until the Dutch government turns Adebayo over. But the man is in the country as somebody where they share intimate relationship with the president Epiki. Yeah, so how you able now Adebayo tell him say, oh Mr. President, give you Pikin to Boleos? No, but channel ban they use that and it embarrass me because never I belong to the president. Let me know please, DJ. Hey God, who say don't embarrass me now? Like
Aliyu.
Yeah.
According to Moses Mambu, some of them things their way they do coming to the media without exhausting all the internal party channel. Now one way is say the party they frown at. You ready for take up any disciplinary action where the party might levy it against you?
Definitely yes. No risk, no gain. If you're not for them, maybe by now slavery, not for the end. That is it. I'm ready for them. As long as this is aimed at unifying my party as well as safeguarding, preserving the image of my country. Because now under we Salone day today. Look what happened to me. You come up for go, then get outside Dutch man called clearly local, who side for go change yourself. Where we can enter there, we can joke. People can want for no side come out. These days, not to 1, 2 tell me that happened to me. When you go, they ask you, say, come on. As soon as you say, so I say, oh, wait. Dutch man, tell you, say, wait. In Dutch, that is like, I know. If you ask how you know, it tells you, so now they, Boleos, the president-in-law, those very shameful. Now, the big question is, the president, if you care about your country, under you as president, about your party, under you as national leader, then you have to understand your foremost mandate should be to preserve the image of not only the country, but also the party now so where they under you. But is the president doing that? How long we done the parties? Every day the cow Alpha Camp for counter water, the cow channel back for water, the cow this, you know they happen. And we need to be bold to talk about this in a way the president and all those who surround the president have to understand that this one comes with shame, trauma deep rooted in shame. And the shame, it don't overwhelm the bloodstream of the society. We need to address this. People need to prevail. That is why I say we make mistake over the years where we say the party part of the powers will go to the president. Nobody knows it. If it don't be a case, we say pull the national leadership from having gear to somebody else in the party, could be religious leader or elderly person like Samabanya. You know, the president will not gear that position in get out of the elector. If you do anything embarrassing to the party's image, will not get that powers. Therefore, invite them. Put them down and talk to us, say, Mr. President, if you continue this way, we'll therefore suspend your membership in the party. Because you're afraid. If you don't get membership in a given political party, how you will continue to lead the country as president? But that not it. Everybody, you listen to Dr. David Francis in the presentation where he make what he book. He said, well, you go sit down with some people and for talk, say, okay, this and this not work well. When the president can get for tell her. But by the time they smell the president, I said they all go. Why? Because they don't get a title to Senate Supremo. Somebody with powers exceed even the God will make the skies. What's going on? People don't talk. They are all afraid. What is wrong with talking? You talk, you don't insult anybody. Just express yourself in a way the reality will emerge. And the one that will favor the personal relationship with God will says there is some element of truth in this. Let we handle them. So this not able to continue for expose with all to shame. They tell me say I know the complaint. Where for the others chairman force. I compile a list of the executive now, the pictures, contact information, everything. Send out to the party office. One reaction I don't get. Then I make a list of members there because they don't seize part of the powers there. Yeah, they don't just decoration. By right now, we identify real members, give them membership cards, and then understand it is written. A man without paper is half a man. They get party members now, we don't get paper. We don't get nothing for indication now. How they able, what in they for encourage them in the first place for able to contribute monthly to the party? I make a list and send them to the party secretariat. Then we had Napoleon. I send copies also, including Ibit Live and Stima. As I talk to you, nobody will respond.
You believe in on a party, the executive currently, you believe in the say they able handle then constantia with the raise so? You believe in them?
Well, to be honest with you, if they not go extra emotional, they get me number. They get me like as I say, I begin to talk to Senge via email on the 21st of December 2021. Then I be the day I get a number. Now we're very formal. And it's so unfortunate, from part of the party's secretariat. Now they say they say Senge is unfortunately, the part of the executive, but he's very timely. Not like I try for support about. By the time I try for text him on WhatsApp, what he do, he email link, everything he send out to me. We begin for talk now. Anytime if we have to resign, before the resign first, I tell us yes, is it okay for that conduct elections before ever? The timetable come out for the conduct of the NDC. He said, no, not one. And advice right away, email, not to me, he responds straight. Why invite them for me married on the 4th of May 2024? He tell me I go let for come in that party executive, but the problem is, I'm busy. But then man, when they tell you say this, like you did write to somebody first, take 1 year, check the email first. Nothing.
All right, fumble them. Let we tap them there because they go too deep now into the SLPP thing and not to one for let we highlight. Let we highlight the drugs business. And I'm so glad this now call SLPP somebody and yet in self-raise concern and in making points them so well. And as he emphasized, he says self directly, they don't mock him. Say, we know Salone, Usai Boli Jos Day with the president in daughter, as the president in son-in-law and stuff. And that's really, really shameful. And yet the same man, the president, say APCB don't damage the country image so much so that a need for travel relentlessly for clean we image. So me fambulem, let just play the videos them. So let's play another video because waiting with brother say so is self-explanatory. I no one for add or reduce panam. So I just want left down the way to now. But it's really refreshing for let you see somebody way now call SLPP somebody we talk openly about the Jos Leijdekkers issue. Because Salone and look that reference we give about David Francis where he say then go down think for tell the president true, but when the president come, like everybody afraid. And that way they don't rule. And that make to me, this man, I can compare with Momo. But it look like say, it look worse than Momo. Now that's it come through. Because again, just quickly, before I play the other video of the European Union rep to Sierra Leone, we instead talk about the same drug issue. My brothers and sisters, this not to anything we need for sugar coat. Not to anything we're eating. On Sunday, Mr. Shillon, the show, Mr. Shillon, a show an American general where they give testimony, where they testify before Congress. And not call Salone by name, but it talk about the Spanish investigation, that boat where they capture. And that boat they a link with Salone. So it talks say, oh, because of classified information, you know, call countries by name, but it very clear say it refer to Salone. So just imagine, you know, this same drug talk don't go up to America, the Congress. So they talk they Spain, like it is all over now. So tell me as Salone person, why that enough for disturb you? Why you know for feel so terrible? In the name of say na president? Or in the name of say now for me religion, me tribe, or now for me region, or now for me party. About the country image not supposed to be more than all in a day. And just like how we brother rightfully talk about the country image, and instead they compare them and it's my goodness. Then they pretend for be smart. But no, they're so stupid in the sense that you say the man not in a Salone, and yet you give conditions, say, oh, let them send a day by your force. Before somebody where you say, you don't know in whereabouts, somebody where you say, you know, the Salone, how you go give something where you not get? And then you say, oh, let them send a day by your force. It will be exchange. And then another moment, oh, in a Salone. Una feel say because of una supporters them, and not to say the supporters them stupid. It just happens say the loyalty to una party make they give una the benefit of doubt. But not to say Salone people are stupid at all. As a matter of fact, now none of the stupid people them where they assume say people do not know waiting they go on. Now una stupid. So me famble them, dear, particularly to me APC brother, me SLPP brothers and sisters. This, let me say kudos to this guy. If we get a lot more of una, we go speak up. I bet una the people away want for talk, but they're afraid. Una go embolden them. And this thing go make a turn around. Let me listen to this European, the European representative to Sierra Leone. And after which I will read more comments. And then another issue we talked about last week about the deportees them from the United States. I'm gonna conduct an interview with the foreign minister, and let we listen to the interview there as well before we close. But let we listen to the European Union representative to Sierra Leone, and I will come right back after.
So, as part of the dialogue on democracy, governance,
all right, we get a little bit of technical issue with that video there. Let me try and back. So, as part of the
dialogue on democracy, governance, and the rule of law, you know, the last dialogue engagement. Let me just read an aspect of it. It says, building on these shared commitments to the rule of law, both parties agreed to intensify collaboration in a reinvigorated fight against organized crime, illicit drug trafficking, and transnational criminal networks. They underscored the importance of coordinated action, institutional strengthening, and information sharing to address the growing threats these crimes pose to security, public health, governance, and regional stability. One of your member states, the Netherlands, and very recently, Spanish authorities reported of, arrest in a vessel reportedly from Sierra Leone. The authorities here have said the drugs that they were arrested with is not from Sierra Leone actually. But what is the EU mission here involved in any way in engaging the government on the request from the Netherlands government for the extradition of someone who they said is here, named Jos or Umar Sharif?
Let's say there are two aspects. this particular case you are mentioned, and I strongly believe that both governments of Sierra Leone and the Netherlands, they work well and they will address the issue. I was very happy to see the meeting between two ministers of justice 1 week ago in Geneva. They met and they discussed. So, but this is, let's say, the issue which should be addressed by them, and I don't know the details about this discussion. But it's not only issue of the person concerned, but it's also issue of the general global efforts, in this case between the European Union and Sierra Leone, to fight drug trafficking. People are suffering in Europe, but also here with Kush, for example. Yeah, what we need to cooperate closely to address this issue, to eradicate completely. It's impossible, most probably, to be realistic, but to minimize the drug components everywhere. In European Union member states, we would like to protect youth from being addicted and taking drugs. It can bring difficult problems to us and to you. That's why we should not only think about cooperation concerning the personalities, but also to have a global strategy. The European Union adopted in December the EU drug strategy, and there are different dimensions in this strategy, and we should fight against this phenomenon. This is the export we don't want to see in Europe. This is the import from European Union to Sierra Leone. We don't want to see, and we don't support, and we are against.
So in that engagement, you said both parties also emphasized the strategic importance of maritime security as a critical component of regional stability and economic resilience. One of the concerns is there are reports indicating that, chemicals used to produce Kush have been imported from some European countries, and as well there are reports indicating that this region is also being used as transshipment hub and all of that. How much are you collaborating with the government of Sierra Leone in addressing these two concerns, importation and exportation possibly?
I said 20 minutes ago that I love organic cocoa export from Sierra Leone to the European Union market. This is something we support. We know that the government of Sierra Leone has limited tools to even protect the borders. That's why, as I said, we should think more widely, broadly, how to cooperate with you in order to stop this drug trafficking in both directions, and we are working on it. We are working also to strengthen capabilities of Sierra Leonean government institutions to better protect borders, to sea coasts, to have better oversight of the harbor.
Is the EU concerned about, as much as we are concerned that drugs or chemicals are coming from Europe, European countries here to do Kush, as much as I am concerned as a Sierra Leonean, is the EU also concerned about Sierra Leone reportedly being used as a transshipment hub or hosting someone that is wanted by an European Union member country? Are you concerned?
Very much. I would like to talk about our achievements during the Golden Jubilee. I would like, for example, European media, when they are mentioning Sierra Leone, mentioning about your successes and not about drug issue.
Fambul, that last part, Yes, this man a diplomat. He try for choose in words then carefully. But that last part, they every Salone, every minded Sierra Leonean worry about. We want, like, if European media outlets then they talk about Salone, let be about good things them. Let not be about drugs. As we don't see the presence of Jos Leijdekkers and other country day. Consistently, almost every other day, you go in at the international news about drugs and link them to Sierra Leone. So let President Bill tell me, how do they translate into cleaning the image of the country? Tia, help me understand that. How do they directly translate to helping the country image, cleaning the country image? So my brothers and sisters, the last video I want for play, because again, this not just for amplify all we two don't know already, except then the stupid people them when they rule the country, and then they make things say we don't know. But the stupidness, I want to say, it on them, not on Salone people them. It's just sad that this guy, he don't shove himself in our throat, that even when people then get opportunity for pull another seat there, he manipulates the system, and then shamefully, they go all over the world and preach democracy. What a shame. Before I play the last video though, let I just quickly, I see some people then join we, new people people that we come late, but other core family members. So I just can't help it but recognize them. And particularly this week's sister, and I know saying Japan is in the morning. Think, but you say they use somebody else in device. So now I make show as coconut because I don't know what I'm for. So good morning, my VOS family from Japan. Mr. Kagbo, thanks for speaking the truth. My heart cries for seeing all the children on the boat. They are fighting for their future. And as Papa, as Mama, now we responsibility for protect them picking and day, not to for carry them go in that risky environment day, because they go in search of their future. Now we supposed to protect them, but apparently it is show clearly say the system don't fail them, and what a shame and disgrace to the possible call Papa of the nation. It's really sad. Coconut, or I will say think / coconut. They say, where is Sierra Leone without the old boys and girls secondary school in the diaspora? Only God knows what would have happened. Cathedral Girls and Boys School by Victoria Park is gone. I don't know. So you say now the primary school kids in the diaspora are forming ex-pupil associations. That's very good though, because that they should say then they really think and then care about the country where they come out. That's very impressive and inspiring. Well, our Bangura, you say the teachers are responsible for the shortage of funds because they are, I believe you meant hypocrisy. Because from 2019, they should come out with it or stage a protest, but they did nothing. Now the man gets 2 years. Okay, so you the therefore say then for we don't raise the alarm or sound the alarm long time. And now that we'll get 2 years. But again, it's better late than never. A nice way for people the way they think saying a success story, we come to that free quality, quote unquote, free quality education. It don't show say the way how they go about it could definitely be a liability to the government. Instead of, again, my brothers and sisters, them, I know say bokofuna, they say, oh, the fact say a attempt for Duam. So whether implementer well or not, the fact say a try for Duam, we need for be grateful. No, my brothers and sisters, for be president, not a charitable job, not a favor you did do for the country for become president. Just like how it happened, so 2028 they come, both APC and SLPP look the number of people that don't line up, say they want to be president. So nobody no send call them. So now something where na contract. It just happens say we don't load the bar so much that way they not keep to them side of the bargain. We still go make excuse for them. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. Even the advanced countries, them, where they want to take up a project where you go say this na national project, the government get for subsidize this for as long as necessary. They get what they call pilot project. They force roll them by stages. Then they just all of a sudden, without even fully understanding how much it cost, what it entail, and how sustainable it be, without knowing all of that. Mother Bill still say, oh, we for roll them across the entire country at once. That na lack of experience. That na lack of vision. Because if you get vision, that's the way you go think through. Saying, I want to make them in a way that the person way they come after me, it go hard for they abandon that issue there. That's not vision. But if you make them in a way that it become a liability, not only to the government when it come, but the country as a whole, because the country not gets that money there for roll them out. Guess what? All the so-called gains, they evaporate. So waiting there another point. Again, for run government, not to guessing game. You they do research, and in fact, you they do a lot of consultation for make sure say you get them right. Because the consequence of you not getting it right is very, very severe. So I make you get to do a lot of consultation. But I don't think President will do consultation. I just think I'm saying a winning strategy for say I go bring free quality education, and where he win, then he telling people and say, oh, in cabinet say, well, I win based on this. Yes, we partners them, then go continue for support we. My goodness, not good planning that. You plan based on the other person for support you. We all know Pikin self go no say where somebody say no worry, I go always they give money. We all know say Pikin self no say that they not a sustainable path. Because that person can vex and say I not give again. Something can happen with that person they you not get the money again. That person they can lose in job or even die. So what you go do then? You go end your life because the person we are able to don't die? No. So that's, to me, now huge lack of experience, a lack of vision. Again, I'm for say plenty thank you to Think. Say, Mr. Kagbo, you are doing a fantastic job by enlightening us every week. Again, they go both ways. our contributions them, on our comments them, also I learn a lot from. My brother Koneti say God had already blessed Sierra Leone before our existence, over 23 different minerals that are worth up to 17 trillion. My goodness. What like huge number. Thank you so much for sharing that, Brother Konotri. Sister Think, they say, thank you, Mr. Kagbo. I pray God gives you the strength to continue doing what you're doing. We all, let God give you the strength. Thank you. And finally, you reveal now, say, Mr. Kagbo, I'm using someone else's laptop. This is coconut. Thank you for that revelation, Dave, for make we understand that. And now one of another prominent family member in VOS, from God knows when it on day with VOS, and even with the time difference, it can always try for join the program we're able. So thank you for that, and we truly appreciate that, Sister Coconut. Thank you, Brother Konoti. They continue for say, you will never say anything that will offend me, Brother Kagbo. The VOS family is unique, all patriot. Thank you for that assurance, day. And I want to say, boku thank you to another sister, Sister Martha Koma. Say, good evening, Mr. Kagwe. I'm watching right now in Canada, Winnipeg. Thank you. And I know say the place go warmer nowadays, because we don't put the winter behind we. So enjoy the sun while it lasts. Because we know say Canada, yeah, the summer like weather no kinte. So enjoy them. And thank you so much, Sister Martha, for what you join we. Well, let I just quickly finish the comments them and then play the last video before we close. I know say the comments they really they come, but again, think say, why would the president talk about Kush and never once talk about cocaine? That's a $1 million question, and brilliant observation. Oh, Brother Favor, who say you be there? Brother George, don't beat you to it too. So, Brother Favor, thank you so much for you join. And as always, they remind people and for like, share, and subscribe to the VOS television. And Brother Fuad say, Amada Bill really don't spoil Salone image. Ironically, now the man this way say it go for make Salone image because APC don't spoil Salone image. I want to say boku thank you and welcome to we brother Mohammed Blackie Bangura. Thank you so much, Brother Mohammed. Say, Mr. Kagbo, Madabio is not a serious president. I'm watching from Qatar, Dora City. Madabio is the biggest drug lord and is cartel SLPP drug government. You know, it's so sad for the SLPP brothers and sisters, because unfortunately, in my opinion, I believe say then self na victim of President being scam. Then self na victim of President being hostage. Because you really don't hold them hostage. Just like how we brother talk, say you get people within the SLPP, we want for tell them to. But it's just unfortunate that the guy is ruthless in a way that they're not going to get away with it. Because it just want for you within, it want for you. But when you tell them otherwise, they come after you. So people and they're scared. And as a result, to me, I feel say he hold the party hostage. And I wish that we go both see a way how the SLPP folks then go get their party back. Because to me, given that the APC SLPP we know, and probably the next 10 years, because I don't think we get any formidable party, we will form a third force for kick any of them two party out of office. So given that them two party we don't stuck with, a nice follow, we hope, and even to some extent pray that within them party we get people and we go clean them two party up. So we President Bill don't hold SLPP hostage, so We need to pray for that party day. Let release them and let God send somebody we go care about the country image for all that party day and rule the country, because he get for be the next president get for come up from either APC or SLPP. So given that I don't care for the two party, but we stuck. So let we hope and pray that the next president, if President Bio left power, let it get the country at heart. Let it be better, way, way better than President Bio. So, Brother Mohammed, thank you again. And you continue to say, thank you, Mr. Kagbo, for speaking out the truth about Sierra Leone, for opening up our eyes on the failed cartel SLPP drug. I know say yes, now SLPP party and stuff, but I really want to let we distinguish the party from this the president, because the president now waiting I will call a rogue president. It is on your own in terms of this cocaine and stuff. People are just scared the ruthlessness of him. So then self, as I say, SLPP, most of the people in SLPP, then self na victim of Madabio, a ruthlessness. So let we go slow on the overall generalization. Brother Albert, I want to say Boku, thank you. Say, Mr. Kagbo, good morning. Oh, how are you doing? Watching live, okay? So my brothers and sisters, them, let we play the last video. And this one, now based on what we talked last week, because I believe few of una may be the wonder why Salone for accept President Donald Trump a offer for we take deportees them we the United States no want, and not to Salone deportees them now waiting they call third country. So let we listen to the minister, the reason we give, we Lamran self make and clear, say the reason in all water, say because of investment with America don't do na Salone, say investment don't go up, but Nigeria not do that, and other countries then we US investing do not do that. So to me, and US we don't invest in other country they before even this before they agree for take them foreign nationals here and tendency they say most of them, if not all, are bad guys them, and yet we encourage them, and this just I go say agree to President Trump in assessment of the African continent, where he call the entire Africa saying a shit hole, and we all know what that mean. And yet, the people in way then say they're not fit for the other country. We take them with open arms. That's terrible. Let me listen to the interview and then I will wrap up the show.
I'm coming to the point of benefits directly.
Yes.
Are we doing this because we are assured that the visa ban will be lifted, or it's just to please the US government that we want loan do this for we?
We are not.
What's in we bargain on? What the bargaining?
We are a sovereign state, an independent state in conscience, an independent state in practice. We are not pleasers of any particular country. The United States, like I say, for example, there's an increased investment in the economy of this country.
But Mr. Minister, the US they invest in other African countries.
But I care about no. But
so why not send the citizens there?
I'm coming. Let's don't sentimentalize this. Yes, I don't want to talk about what the US does in other countries. Let's focus on Sierra Leone. I'm the Minister for Foreign Affairs for the Republic of Sierra Leone, not for Sierra Leone and other countries.
But I'm referencing because you're talking about investment.
Yes,
I'm saying they have a huge investment in other African countries. Take Nigeria, for example. Take Ivory Coast.
Well, Nigeria by dimension is bigger than Sierra Leone. Nigeria by population and economy is bigger.
Yeah, so if they want to send citizens, why not Nigeria?
Let me focus in terms of benefit. And because the analogy where you try for construct here is, if other countries don't have benefit, why wouldn't the United States propose or take, third country nationals to those countries?
Yeah.
Let's focus on why I say, I don't just steady say there's increased investment in this country. Perhaps since after the Bumbuna project, the present investment by the DFC into the energy sector is one of the biggest we don't see since after the end of the war.
Mr. Minister, land came before land came before even President Trump in tenure. Land project has been on with this government, the previous government, and this government, even before President Trump. And
what we are dealing with right now is not a President Trump's policy. It's a policy of the United States and an agreement with the Republic of Sierra Leone, not Timothy Kaba, not the government of any individual, but the Republic of Sierra Leone. So let's focus on that, and it's that been established. Let's come out to the investment. We have seen increased investment. Nant may have been here for many years, but the deployment of huge capital, there was a bottleneck on this project. When I was Minister of Mines, I was quite much au fait. And when this bottleneck was broken, I was Minister of Foreign Affairs. I got consulted. I sat in the cabinet that discussed and gave the fiat to the Minister of Energy and all those MDAs that were involved with the enhancement of the progress of this particular project in the mining sector, in many other sectors of the economy, the United States, in the health sector. Recently, we saw millions of dollars being deployed into the health sector, and thanks to President Bio and with very pragmatic and progressive Minister of Health, who is translating this investment into really tangible changes in the health sector in our country. So with all of this particular agreement is not a direct quid pro quo. It is, in a way, considering the constraint of an important bilateral partner and the need on we own part as well for play we own role in the safety of ECOWAS citizens who could be kept in detention in the United States because they may not have altogether the fiat or the diplomatic go ahead for taking people here, going into the countries of origin. They will be in detention. Children, mothers, fathers, and all of these folks. If we provide a quick reaction for bringing ECOWAS citizens down as Salone on a transitory basis, in most cases, for getting people here for camp, we process them documents, provide for them psychosocial, relief, and all of those things, and help them for going to the countries of origin. I think that, under international law, is an obligation that is performed with a high sense of morality.
Hey, my brothers and sisters, when I hear with minister, so it's time for flip force. It's time for say, oh well, now because of the investment opportunity we this agreement will come with, and the way Lamwana back, Lamwana corner say, but wait to this investment where you give us an example. That investment day, if we don't begin as Salone before Donald Trump. So it's therefore twist and say, oh, well, this policy, not to just Donald Trump in policy, in America policy, it's very clear. Say, now Donald Trump in policy. Not to Biden in policy. Yes, now the president of the United States. But now under your administration. So it considered Donald Trump in policy. And then they're very clear. So how you want for disassociate the president from the policy? Unable to understand. My goodness. So that they tell we clearly. Saying they no say not a good arrangement. So now we defend way for justify what they do. And now you say, okay, well, now they just paraphrase now humanitarian venture where Salone for help people away, otherwise then go in a jail and all that. America now part of the international community. Then they sort of be part of the international law where you they say na part of international law. So if you they scared say them people and they then go be mistreated in America, what a shame, Mr. President, Mr. Minister. So Salone then go rescue the people where America don't treat inhumanely. Salone, Popo Salone gets that kind capability there. We get that capacity there where I just show picking them way they go risk their life. for go get education because the government no able provide for the necessity of them picking and they for staying at them school. And yet you dey tell we say, oh, the government go try for provide for them this, provide for them that, till then get way for going to them country. And for goodness sake, them people here, now people in way Donald Trump clearly indicates say a lot of them people are where they deport, now criminals them. So criminals then are they talk say, oh, because of the inhumane treatment way America, boy, you see we make us say now una the stupid people them because una they feel say I don't know whatever if now the school now the book una don't learn per paper where una definitely they come through say una lack common sense. Because common sense for tell you say, wait till you they say so go even upset the people them more. They try for talk about, oh, we don't see plenty investment and all that stuff then they. So now that's make una give in to America and imply it. So why the countries then we deny, we say no? Why they not crumble? But they still they function. They still get American companies the way they do. They still get American ambassadors then at them country then they. So you see the garbage when they feed the public with, and then you say you're so educated. Or the people, the Salone people, they assume say they're stupid enough. A very clear say una not even use common sense. And probably una don't get but that small change. The 1.5 million for letting ship Buddha get 100,000 here and there because the pump that are lock. Usai money be they come out with una scam of programs them. We fumble them again. Them people there. Let we not relent. We care about the country first. Let we not relent, because they come very clear. They know what thing that they do, but they just believe say people are so stupid that whatever they throw at we will go accept that for an excuse. It's really really upsetting, very upsetting for like. They come that the media and thanks to Lamrana where he press them hard because it's very clear saying all the investment and the way you talk so not to after we una accept this deal where the investments they be done there and then country then they be done there at the pipeline if I told them not be done kind of concluded like they not complete the arrangement. But clearly, Ustem Donald Trump asked una for take, apparently, at first, the government be say no, if I understand correctly. So why all of a sudden now, una see the investment benefit of that, Donald Trump, who's kind of benefit really? Other than just making mockery of the country. Una just, they mess the country image more and more and more. Ghana do them, but they don't regret. Clearly, they don't regret. And how I gonna say they regret? Trump, for people and where they follow the news, Trump attempt say okay, he give them condition for medical support, financial support. They say, but then for make sure say. Then get Ghanaians, them, of course, another country back. I believe Uganda, if I remember correctly. Say, well, in exchange to the help we'll go give una for una health care sector, una for release the people where they benefit from this package, the information, the medical data. So Ghana say no. Ghana ask. America go release the young Americans them the data. So Ghana refuse. So that's the time we say they are open. And then you sit on here saying, oh, investment don't increase because we take them people there and stuff. What a garbage. What nonsense. When you tell people them, who specific investment will begin as a result of waiting on agree? Who's one? No, not just talk broadly, or investment don't happen and stuff. How quickly happen? With this now, something recent, we'll not agree on. If I'm them, them people there, let God help we, and let God help them that it touch their heart. Let them think about the country first. But this administration is a huge mess. And I sure say now for just cover President Bain tracks, make they do all kind of nonsense, lie and stuff. But it's not impressive at all, sadly enough. Let God bless you now with your family. I know say I don't get more comments them, but let us see if I can quickly read them again. For say boku tenki, I be even want for see if at all I go able for remotely set off in alarm, but apparently it can't join. I want for say boku tenki to we own. Mary J, thank you very much. And I know say Madam Bendu now through Facebook. Unfortunately, we're not able for broadcast on Facebook. We will go try for fix that issue there by Saturday show. Yes, Sister Mary J. Let God bless you, Mary J. He said, good evening, Mr. Kagbo, and my beautiful VOS family. Better late than never. I agree, because I really want to see how, but it's just unfortunate that I don't get Adama in power. When I remember Adama, let's say which man, I don't get in power. Otherwise, I we don't go ring I don't go set off your alarm. But I'm glad the way you joined though. Thank you very much. And I want to say plenty thank you to Wisdom Child. Beautiful screen name. So Wisdom Child say, you people have given too much power to the First Lady and now she's acting like a demigod. She even had the mind to run for presidency as a foreigner. But this is now a completely different case, but let's just quickly address this before time bet me bad one. A Wisdom Child, two things here. First, the First Lady not declare it to say they run for again for be flag bearer force. Not declare it. Yes, it left that window they open. That's not the first thing first. Then the second thing, in fact, if born as Salone, it even make the argument stronger on impact for qualify for business for run for president. So again, I don't hear beaucoup people even some APC Agbagba themselves. Oh, Fatima Biona foreigner born na Gambia and stuff. If he born na Gambia, he able prove say born na Gambia, it even better for him. Because according to the constitution, if you born to a parent, you just get one of your parents them for be black. And clearly, a mama when a Sierra Leonean from my understanding, are black. So it tick that box there. If you born to a Sierra Leonean parent, you get citizenship by descent, meaning through your parent. If even you get dual nationality, you qualify for run for president because you parent. At least one of your parents them na Sierra Leonean. If a born na Salone, then it make it difficult for let go run. Let go qualify for run for president. Just like me. about na Salone, but because I don't volunteer for take another citizenship outside of Salone, because me a Canadian citizen by naturalization, if a born na Salone, and then we know say a British citizen, maybe Gambian citizen as well, but let me say British citizen, then that law will disqualify me for run for any public office. Now that same law, they go disqualify the First Lady for run for any public office, not just for president too, for even parliament, because for let you be president, you get first for qualify as a parliamentarian. And the law for qualify as a, for run as a parliamentarian, you not forget dual citizenship voluntarily. So, but then picking them where we they born outside of Salone, then qualify because not to then choice for born outside of Salone. But me and you two way seek naturalization in other country, then say now we own choice. Now we choose for do that. And as a result of we chosen for do that, we disqualify. So I want let people understand this. So we want for go after the First Lady. Na foreigner and all qualify. Then they even make her more qualify if it born outside of Salone. It make her more qualify for run for president. So I hope so una understand that. So to me, a better Leona just left that woman in citizenship full, except if una get proof, say a born na Salone, then that argument they go be valid. Because if a born na Salone and it go take citizenship other country as adult, then you know qualify. So I hope so I explain in a way where people can able to understand. You continue to say, wisdom child, continue to say, we can't even travel freely. Once they hear that you are a Sierra Leonean, they look at you with double eyes. The image of the country is damaged. 100% I agree with you on that. So, Sister Marie J say, you know, when I saw this on the news, I was like, oh God, these people must be medically and mentally evaluated, or must be. Okay, thank you. So, wisdom, okay, this Mary J. And wisdom child, they continue to say the minister is a joke. He can't even answer the questions properly. He's avoiding some of them. They're very clear. And the small way he say, it just make him worse and annoying. That's terrible. Sister Martha, I for go easy on them. You say these guys are so big fool. Go easy on them. And Mary J say, Mr. Kagbo, they did it for the money. It's very clear though. It come through. Now for the money, not to that. They just there for make excuses there now. Mr. Kagbo, all this power SLPP big fool guys are not competent enough to run a home, neither a country, Sierra Leone, and that why this government failed woefully, not able to deliver for the people of Sierra Leone. All right, well, I'll tap on here because we don't go way past the time. And I'll also say boku thank you to una all, and the comments them when I keep them coming. And and I want for a show and I say even way the program don't end, I can still go and read the comments them. And I want to say boku thank you to una all. Let God bless una with una family and the VOS presenters them. Let God bless we all, and let God continue for inspire we. Let we continue for able do we own little research and share with the VOS family, and above all, me fumble them. Dear, let we continue for pray for that country day, because now salon number we get to not get 2 salon and 1 mama salon we get, and Mrs. Sef they eager now for go sock Bobby. So let we continue for make that place day safe and cherish them, and let God bless that country, and above all, let God again bring back the glorious days of that country day. Until next Thursday, we go soon, Anaya. By the way, I want to say plenty thank you to all the people that we don't donate to the Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship Program, that we continue for support. We picking them whichever way we able. And by God's grace, we go try to take 1 or 2 additional picking them by August. But I read say they don't push. I don't know if it don't pass already. Either they try for do them or they don't do them already. Say they want to push the start of the school year to October. So instead of September, want for let the school year start October. So I don't know when they will come into play, but I sort of read truth media. According to them, they write saying the information minister at the make the announcements day. So we go watch that closely. But if it still be the September, by God's will, we will try August. Forget the next picking. We will join. We own now. I will say VOS youngest family member. We na John Sita. By God's grace, Fambulem I go update now. But I foresee the latest person we contribute na Sister Aminata Mara. We based in Canada, and he send e-transfer, I send and text, but I wait if he authorize me for share the receipt, because again I always try for be transparent. Le una say for sand, no say we dey show everything. We don't get anything for hide. Let God bless una with una family, and until next Thursday, I go encourage you now to tune in on Saturday for for Madam Matilda J. Cole in showing our salon issues. And on Sunday, by God's grace, I will join Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengot. And salon time, it will be 8 o'clock. And New York time will be 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And Sister Matilda and show will start 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when on New York time, and then salon time it will be 9 o'clock. For me, my time now every days then every Thursday, and my time now 8 o'clock New York time. So it no matter whose time it been a salon, but New York time now 8 o'clock. So until by God's grace next Thursday, me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say Onatata.